All right, Shalom. Before we start, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. And shalom to you brothers out here that's doing the work and laboring. And shalom to you sincere sisters that's listening and learning. May the choice of election come upon your house. All right, the title of this video will be called Hell Doctrine is a False Doctrine. All right, the hell doctrine is a false doctrine. Okay, and nobody, you got these people, certain Israelites teach, not all, but I think IOIC does teach that you will burn in hell forever, and that's what the Christians teach, man. And that's not, the scriptures say differently when you go into the word hell. It just means the grave, you know. That's all it means, or it could be a low condition. All right. So nobody really, there's no such place as hell where you burn forever. All right, cause your soul is energy, man. So how can a soul burn in fire? So I just got a few just a few quick scriptures we gonna hit. All right, and Lord, lesson is edifying. First, I start with no particular order. I'm just go with Ecclesiastes. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 7. It says, "Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto the Most High who gave it." All right, what is that dust? These bodies, man. All right, your body is made from the dust, like Adam was made from the dust of the ground. All right, you are made from the earth. So your body, when you die, your body goes back into the earth, but your spirit goes back to the Heavenly Father who gave it. All right, who gave you that spirit. So you go back to the spiritual realm. All right, so you don't go to hell. There is no such place as hell. Cause it's funny because it comes from Christianity teaches that, and that's that's used as a fear tactic. All right, to scare you, but you should still be scared, even though it's not a real place, because the Lord can just kill you, man. All right, if you're not if you're not in the right spirit, if you live like a beast. All right, but there's no such place as hell, man. All right, let's see if we can get a different NLT. It says, "For then the dust will return to the earth, and the spirit will return to the Most High who gave it." All right, your body returns to the earth. All right. Matter of fact, let me see what it says for dust. Um, doesn't really say much. But it's speaking of your body, man. All right. Matter of fact, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna read this. Ecclesiastes 3, and I'm gonna start at 15. It says, "That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been, and the Most High requireth that which is past. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness and that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness was and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there." So what's the place under the sun? The earth. All right. "I said in my heart, the Most High shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time, there for every purpose and for every work. I said in my heart concerning the estate of the sons of men, that the Most High might manifest them, and and that they might see that they themselves are beasts. For that which befalleth the sons of men befalleth beasts, even one thing befalleth them. As the one dieth, so dieth the other. Yeah, they all have one breath, so that a man have no preeminence. Yeah, preeminence above a beast, for all is vanity. All go unto one place. All are of the dust, and all turn to dust again. Who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward, and the spirit of the beast that goeth downward to the earth. Right. Let's read this in NLT. And that doesn't mean it's because beasts don't have spirits. All right, they don't go, but they don't get judged. All right, I'm gonna start at 19. Ecclesiastes 3:19 says, "For people and animals share the same fate. Both breathe and both must die. So people have no real advantage over the animals. How meaningless! Both go to the same place. They come from the dust and they return to the dust. For who can prove that the human spirit goes up and the spirit of animals goes down into the earth? So that the animals return to the dust, all right, but the spirit of humans go up to the Most High. We just read Ecclesiastes 12:7, all right. So your spirit goes back to the Most High, to the Heavenly Father who gave it, all right. So there's no place where your soul goes down into into this place where the devil's down there poking you, all right. Let's get Job. Let's go to Job 3, and I'm gonna start at 11. It says, Job 3:11, why died I not from the womb? Why did I not give up the ghost when I came out of the belly? Why did the knees prevent me, or why the breasts that I should suck? For now, for now should I have lain still and been quiet. I should have slept, and then had I been at rest with kings and counselors of the earth, which built desolate places for themselves, or with princes that had no gold, or with princes that had gold, who filled their houses with silver, or as an hidden untimely birth, I had not been, as infants which never saw light. There the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary be at rest. Right. The wicked cease from troubling. How can you cease from troubling in hell? Right? It says, there the prisoners rest together. They hear not the voice of the oppressor. The small and great are there, and the servant is free from his master. So this I'm glad because it's funny because when you read this, is like, how can this? It says the people rest. You get rest when you don't get rest when you in hell. If you go into hell, all right. The you get rest when you go in the spirit realm, the spiritual realm with the Heavenly Father. All right. I'm gonna read this in NLT. Job 3 and I'm just go into it. 17 says, "For in death the wicked cause no trouble, and the weary are at rest. Even captives are at ease in death, with no guards to curse them. Rich and poor are both there where, and in the spiritual realm in heaven, and the slave is free from his master." All right. So there is if you at rest, you can't rest in hell because why you're being tormented, forever and ever and ever and ever. Like the elder apostle Tahar says, trillion is only the beginning. You got forever to go. All right. So, hey man, if they're teaching this a hell, hey, it's false doctrine, man. They obviously took the bag, or they did something. There is no hell. Matter of fact, let me go to Jonah. If I can find it real quick. All right. This is Jonah 2:2. I'm gonna start at 1. Then Jonah prayed unto the Lord Yahweh his power out of the fish's belly, and said, I cried by reason of my affliction unto the Lord, and he heard me. Out of the belly of hell cried I, and thou heardest my voice. Let's get this word hell. All right. Sheol. All right. Matter of fact, yeah, Sheol. I want to make sure I said it right. It says the underworld grave, hell pit. That's all it is, man. It's the grave. If you go down here, Hades. Hades is Greek mythology. All right, or the world of the dead. But look, hell. It's like a grave, hell pit. That's all it is, man. Or it's a a low condition. Like we're in right now. We're in hell. You know, we gotta go to work. We gotta pay bills. You know, gotta do certain stuff, man. You know, so we're in hell right now, right? So this would be considered hell for us. All right. And Jonah was in hell. He was in a low a state of condition, man. He didn't die. You know, he was in hell, man. He was in a low condition. All right. But let's get now. Let's go to Romans 11. And you can't forget that we're gonna have slaves in the kingdom. So how we gonna have, if we're gonna be in the kingdom having slaves? I thought we were gonna be in hell though. They gotta rebuild it, right? Romans 11 and I'm gonna start at 25. For I would not, brethren, that ye should be ignorant of this mystery, lest ye should be wise in your own conceits, that blindness in part is happened to Israel, until the fullness of the Gentiles be come in, and all Israel shall be saved, as it is written, there shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. Right? All Israel shall be saved. The Israel, the in the end, the elect on this side will be saved, but the 2/3 will die. Where the 2/3 gonna go? Not to hell. They're gonna be dead, but in the kingdom of heaven, they will be reborn. All right, through the elect, through the loins of the elect. All right, they're not gonna go to hell and burn forever. Like Bishop Nate said, he said the lake of fire will be on earth, which is the lake of fire is America, Babylon the Great burning. All right, from those nuclear missiles. So I can had to move. But yeah, Slocky had to move transition. But yeah, the Lake of Fire will be America Babylon the Great. You know, and when those missiles are shot off. But let's read this again. It says, verse 26, and all Israel shall and so all Israel shall be saved, as it is written, there shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. Who is that deliverer? Yahweh Shah. Excuse me. All right. So nobody's going to hell. All right. Hell is just like we said, like we looked up the grave, or it's a low condition, man. Like Jonah was in. All right. Let's go to Matthew. Right. I'm gonna start at verse Matthew 5 and 19. It says, whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Right? If you're teaching the commandments, right, and you saying that you can have sex on the Sabbath, and let's just use that you can have sex on the Sabbath. All right, when you shouldn't. That's a you're supposed to be the Sabbath is for rest. All right. But if you teaching men, tell them to break the commandments, you teaching them that, shouldn't you be going to hell for that? Shouldn't a punishment come from that? Right? But it says, let's read it again. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. So you're still gonna be in the kingdom of heaven, right? But there should be a punishment for that. You should be going to hell, right? So hey, let's get this in a different translation. NLT. So if you ignore the least commandment and teach others to do the same, you will be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But anyone who obeys the Most High's laws and teaches them will be called great in the kingdom of heaven. So you're still gonna be in the kingdom. You're gonna be in the kingdom of heaven, but you're gonna be least. You're gonna be at the you're gonna be at the bottom. You know, you're not gonna be a part of that. The I mean, you're gonna have glory, but you're not gonna be like the 144,000 and the 1/3, right? So that proves that there is no, there is no place of hell that you go to. Now let's get Revelation 6 and 8. Lord willingness was edifying. I'll start at 7. And when he had opened, Revelation 6 and 7, when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, Come and see. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. The fourth part of the earth. What's the fourth part of the earth is, over here. All right. America, Babylon the Great. And this is Esau, Edom, because they rule over this part. Right? But let's go to that word hell. It says, name Hades or Pluto, the god of the lower regions. See? Look down here. Later use of this word, the grave, death, hell. Right? Go to strong definition. It says, it says probably unseen, i.e., Hades, or the place, state of departed souls, grave, hell. So it's the same thing in the Greek and in the Hebrew. All right, it means grave. Hades is like I said, a Greek god. That's Greek mythology, man. All right, so hell it means the same in the Greek and in the Hebrew. It's just the grave, man. All right. See what death says. It says the death of the body, the power of death. I just want to see what that says. All right, but yeah, let's see. Let's get a NLT. It says, I looked up and saw a horse whose color was pale green. Its rider was named Death, and his companion was the Grave. These two were given authority over 1/4 of the earth to kill with the sword and famine and diseases. Salakia. Let's do this. All right, let's read it again. It says, I looked up and saw a horse whose color was pale green. Its rider was named Death, and his companion was the Grave. These two were given authority over 1/4 of the earth to kill with the sword and famine and disease and wild animals. You see that? All right. So that was that's hell, man. Hell is just the grave, where you go into when you die. All right, or it's a low condition like we're in. This and before we get I want to share this real quick. Jacob Rothschild, he just died. All right, is he in hell? No. He's with the Heavenly Father. All right, he's in the spiritual realm. All right, we read Job 3 and 17, and we read Ecclesiastes 12 and 7, and Ecclesiastes 3, and I believe that was 20. All right, so the wicked, he was wicked. He's a Edomite. He descends from Esau. He was wicked. He was the a part of the the Illuminati, the upper echelon, man. He was a part of that. All right, and they control they control the earth. So he was wicked, man, and he's gonna come back in the kingdom as a slave, and he's gonna be in hell. He's gonna be in torment. He's gonna be brought low. All right, so he's not in hell, man. He's with the Heavenly Father, like we read. So, hey, the hell doctrine is a false doctrine. All right. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace and salutations to you, the hopeful elect. And shalom to you brothers out there that's doing the work and laboring. All right, and shalom to sincere sisters that are listening and learning. May the choice of election come upon your households. All right. Lord Williams was edifying. To the next video. Shalom.